It's low-key given he wants to get caught. She's mastered a level of persuasion and emotional leverage over your husband. This woman, she controls this man's mind because he gives her money. Sir, you're not about to play in my face and in my bank account. If you have the ability to influence the thoughts, the emotions, the behaviors, and even the memories of someone else, then your control of them is very potent and far-reaching. This is the Ever Airwaves Think podcast, brought to you by Live One Company, where we explore ideas that challenge, comfort, and clarify. I'm Liv, and in every episode, we break down life's complexities with intellect, insight, and a touch of curiosity. All right, we're on air. Hey ladies, I hate to tell you this, but he's cheating on you. If a man is giving another woman money, he's cheating on you. There's an interesting dynamic going on between your man and the other woman when money is involved, and especially if she is financially not on your level or his. No matter what, you've lost him because of the power of their emotional connection, the psychological power and control. She's got him. She's got him, boo. And he's gone. His money and her multifaceted ways of being able to lock a taken man down is probably not the battle you want to fight. I think you might actually lose this war, sis. Your soft life will not be soft lifing. I was over on Reddit the other day because that AIO, am I overreacting feed is really something. The stories are wild and the receipts are receipting, okay? Over there. It's given the heydays of the Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Maury Povich, and Jerry Springer shows. And I was young watching those shows, the salaciousness of it all. My brother and I used to be like, Jerry. Do y'all remember that? God bless Jerry. I came across a post and this woman needs to leave her husband, which I think her mind is already kind of made up over there. But it had me thinking about the power of money and the power beyond just the P. I'm talking about a formidable force. Let's get into this Am I Overreacting post. I'm 44 and my husband is 45. He took out a loan and won't explain it. I can't get past it. Is this worthy of a divorce? AIO, am I overreacting? My spouse took out a loan for $4,100 and immediately cash apped it to a woman. I could see the transactions in our joint account easily. Okay, wait a minute, pause. This tells me right here, like this man ain't got no money since he took out a loan. But the fact that he took out a loan, he put his name on a legal binding agreement for money for the other woman, like he put skin in the game. Yeah, so, there's definitely some type of emotional bond and connection here that is transcending psychologically. And men are so dumb. Ain't he bold? He real bold, okay? Because he's literally conducting the transaction in his joint account with his wife. Now, to me, it's low-key given he wants to get caught, but let's keep going. So she goes, when I asked him about it, he lied for weeks saying that he was buying an aquarium. Then he said he put it into a side hustle, but I disproved each of his explanations by investigating the weird stories and calling the furniture store. And eventually he admitted he was giving a girl money. Men will lie their teeth off, won't they? Like an aquarium, a side hustle, furniture store. He's just making up any old thing. Sir, at least be creative. Because one thing a woman's going to do is investigate. All right. Because, sir, you're not about to play in my face and in my bank account. After a deep dive into our accounts, I found out he's given this girl a total of $6,400 over the course of 8 months. I'm just so annoyed and angry since we've been married for 22 years and it's all ending over these lies. And I actually know this girl. Okay, wait a minute. Sis. You've been married to him for 22 years and you know this girl? Oh, he's been doing this for a minute. She's probably not the only one. I think he's been doing this for a long time, but probably she can't pull the bank account statements past the last 12 months or something. She was my husband's coworker 5 years ago. They both swear it's platonic and she just needed the money. He literally said, I didn't tell you because I knew you'd be mad. She's even called me to explain and texting me Bible verses about forgiveness. You know what? It's the manipulation of it all. You let this side chick be cavalier with you like this, and she's texting you Bible scriptures for her messing with your whole husband and getting to the bag. I'm confused. Like, make it make sense. Now, let me take off my soft life silk scarf and robe. And slippers. Like, this is when you have full permission to drag a chick. Cause what? I know this low class woman not texting my phone with quotes from Jesus. What Candy Bird say to Cynthia Bailey's sister Mel? I will drag you in this beat. A forever classic moment. And Peter Thomas was catching strays for being messy, an honorary peach holder, always in women's business. I think that's when the Lenithia Leaks gave her classic line, my man, my man, my man. Oh my goodness, the glory days of Atlanta Housewives. But anyway, bring Nene back. I'm with it. And I hope a comeback deal is being worked out as we speak or by the time this episode airs. Disclaimer, if any deplorable things happens between now and by the time you hear my recommendation for Nene's return to Bravo, please disregard. That's the one thing about this show, Ever Airwaves Think Podcast. We shoot the season almost a year in advance. So I may say something today that doesn't hit the airwaves until 8 to 12 months later. And between now and then, all hell has broken loose regarding a person, a place, or a thing, or even something in the news I once supported. And then I have to switch things up. But y'all don't know that I've switched things up because the show has already gone through production more times than not. And we just have to roll with it. And I have to stand on business with what I said and when I said it, because I said what I said. But please understand, I said what I said at the time of knowing what I knew. Now, fast forward to today or whenever you hear this episode, I don't know what has happened, right? So I don't know what's going to exchange. I can't predict the future. So for always, let my slate be clear with this Soft Life audience. Thank you. All right, girl, hold up. Wait a minute. Interjection, interception, flag on the play. Your girl Liv was not wrong. I was early. You hear me? Just like I said over a year ago when this episode was recorded in December 2024, but now making it to your airwaves in February 2026. We are in post-production for this episode to be released this week, and not the editing team reaching out for me to come drop my winning words real quick about my Nene Leaks reference so they can drop it in before they package this bad boy up. They knew your girl was onto something. I was speaking high hopes for the reality TV queen, the Nene Leaks. And look at God. She is back on Bravo as we speak, recording Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip right now in February 2026. Check out your social medias, girl. Get on Instagram, you'll see and confirm. And hopefully bless our screens by the September or that is spring, summer purr, She by Sheree. Shout out to Sheree Whitfield. If you know, you know. Go Nene, go Nene. Speaking life into things and watching them manifest is what I'm trying to see in 2026. Ladies, it's the power of the tongue. See how long I was manifesting this? Like I said, I recorded this episode in December 2024. And let's be clear, very, very clear. This little interlude here is being recorded and added onto this episode in February 2026 for its release in February 2026. You see how God don't play about our words? He said, ask and you shall receive. And it may not be at the exact time we want it, but he's always on time because he always delivers right on time. Am I right or am I right? Let that marinate. And don't ever say I didn't teach you anything because I just did. You're welcome. All right, so let's keep going with this AIO, am I overreacting story over on Reddit. She goes on to say, I make 2 times what he makes, so I will likely pay him alimony. Ma'am, excuse me? Why are you even speaking this into existence? Not for the cheaterization of it all. I'm not paying nothing. He's not getting anything, sis. Like your ex-husband, you give him nothing. You need to get an attorney on the line stat. Girl, because you over here talking crazy. You talking crazy. Alimony, paying him, He gets no coins. I may even have to move out of my own explicit. Ooh, you know what? I'm not saying that. She's got a heck of a potty mouth here. Okay, let's try this again. She goes, I may even have to move out of my own home. He was taking my own money to help her. So freaking unbelievable. My husband had a vasectomy 16 years ago and was rechecked 6 months later. I've seen medical receipts, so it's probably not an affair, baby. Okay, if your husband had a vasectomy, weren't you there in the waiting room for him when it happened? I'm confused again, because what do you mean you've seen the medical receipts? Something's off. Y'all been married for 22 years. I haven't heard you mention kids or anything, but girl, it probably is a baby. But if she's known this woman, for over 5 years now, I feel like she probably would have known by now if the lady had a baby. So the more I think about it, maybe not. Maybe there's not a baby, but it's definitely giving affair. Okay, so she continues. My lawyer floated the idea of me moving out instead of giving up half my retirement. Okay, phew, thank God. All right, you have a lawyer. My lawyer said I could sell the house and give him half the profit. I have a large retirement that's worth way more than the house equity. I'm pretty serious about divorcing him because of all the lies and secrecy. I also have a very strong feeling that there is more that I don't know. You think? Any divorce lawyers? Please enter the chat, okay? If you're listening in, enter in the comments, because, is this the right move for her financially? Like leaving her marital home so she doesn't have to give him the retirement money? That retirement money can fluctuate with the market, sis. It could be $400,000 today and it could be down tomorrow to $250,000, right? So you just never know. So anyway, lady, here's my answer. No, you are not overreacting. You need to leave him. You are dealing with the power of money or lack thereof in your husband's case. Actually, no, because he's just using yours. He has access to the money. But the power of money and control regarding your husband's inappropriate relationship with another woman and manipulation, yeah, girl, bye. Bye to him. He got to go. If your man is giving another woman money that's not his mother, sister, daughter, auntie, niece, or to the poor, then we are talking about a deep connection that has been created here, because he has showed you that he values the relationship he has with her by willfully complying with her wishes for him to give her money to maintain their relationship. There's an emotional dependence that this other woman has transfused into financial dependence that exists between them. And with her having that type of significant influence, it's cray cray. All right. The fact that he felt it was okay to give her your number, because why does this lady have your phone number and feels comfortable texting your phone? Why does she feel comfortable inserting herself into someone's marriage, your marriage? Because whatever the reason may be, she's mastered a level of persuasion and emotional leverage over your husband. And when you're facing someone who uses psychological tactics for getting like someone's money, that means she has his mind and she's controlling his mind. And when you have that entire mind of a man, you're in full control. And I say entire mind because he's been giving this woman money for years now. So she's got him. If you have the ability to influence the thoughts, the emotions, the behaviors, and even the memories of someone else, then your control of them is very potent and far-reaching. This woman, she controls this man's mind because he gives her money. He steals from his wife to give this money to this woman, and he also takes out loans to give to her too. What is the money even being used for? You know what? He's probably paying her bills or whatever, or saving up for them to run off or something, because it sounds like she's got herself a sponsor. What's deeper with this red flag story is the fact that he's giving her money, substantial amounts, when you start thinking about over $6,000 in their affair over a short period of time. And it speaks to a prioritization shift. This 45-year-old man is comfortably okay with taking resources from his spouse, from his household with his wife, from the person he's supposed to be committed to, and redirecting it to the woman he's having an affair with. His mind is gone, sis. Okay. He is cheating and making an investment into her. And at its core, that's the problem. He's not just giving gifts. There's a deeper connection and attachment to what he's doing. And those type of bonds are a lot harder to break because money is involved. There's a financial commitment that has been established. And when he signed for that loan for her, he signed his name on all those disclosures and that promissory note too. So he meant that. It's a financial entanglement going on. And this signals a deeper level of commitment to the other woman. Like, he is not just sneaking around. He is like actively supporting and investing in this person. And how much will he keep giving to her? Girl, you're going to look in your closet one day and see all your designer stuff gone. Your husband has demonstrated his inability to think clearly anymore. You have to leave him. This ain't it. Your man is not your man anymore. And I hate this for you because you're with someone whose actions are unjustifiable. We're not standing for this. I know that God's word says that love conquers all, but in this situation, make sure it's the love you have for yourself that's conquering all. And you know we need to put self-love at the top of soft life living. That man's heart and mind is not with you. It's with her, the other woman, and his redirecting financial resources to another woman is really the point of no return in your relationship with him. You're better off counting your losses and walking away. If you decide to stay, I want you to remember only God can change the heart of a man, but you can't. Thanks for listening to the Ever Airwaves Think podcast. If today's episode made you elevate, share it with someone who needs it. Until next time, keep questioning until you have those answers. I'm out.